This week is NASCAR's home race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. They announced the 2026 Hall of Fame inductees.
Kurt Busch has just stunned the entire NASCAR community, and what's just been revealed has racing fans across America completely speechless. For months, speculation about Busch's Hall of Fame chances circulated through racing circles. Until now, the 46-year-old racing legend received the ultimate validation Tuesday when NASCAR officials announced his first ballot selection to the Hall of Fame class of 2026.
A Cup Series champion and a Daytona 500 champion. Please welcome Kurt Busch into the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
This announcement exposed a level of respect for the controversial driver that nobody saw coming and sent shockwaves through the motorsports world. Kurt Busch, NASCAR Cup Series championship winner and one of racing's most polarizing figures, created unprecedented buzz when he received the highest honor in stock car racing. Born from years of battling both on-track rivals and personal demons, this shocking revelation revolutionized public perception of a driver whose career contained both spectacular triumphs and troubling controversies. It completely rewrote Busch's legacy as he secured 61% of the voting panel's support despite a career marked by both brilliance and controversy. The implications of Busch's first ballot selection extend far beyond simple recognition. This wasn't just another Hall of Fame announcement. This represents the complete rehabilitation of a driver whose temperament once threatened to overshadow his undeniable talent. The emotional sigh of relief Busch released upon hearing the news revealed just how significant this validation was for a competitor who once seemed destined to be remembered more for his conflicts than his championships. What makes Busch's Hall of Fame induction particularly significant is the elite company he now joins. Selected alongside modified racing legend Ray Hendrick and fan-favorite veteran Harry Gant, Busch establishes himself among NASCAR's most revered competitors. His 2004 championship as the first-ever playoff format winner demonstrated both his racing excellence and adaptability to NASCAR's evolving structure, skills that ultimately earned him recognition among the sport's all-time greats. But wait, there is more. Busch's strategic rise through NASCAR's ranks aligns perfectly with his remarkable career statistics. His journey began with a breakthrough rookie Truck Series season in 2000 that immediately identified him as a future star. "Things happened fast for me in this sport, and I don't know how or why," Busch admitted after his selection, showing rare vulnerability from a driver more often associated with intensity than introspection. There was no template. There wasn't the ladder that these days you see the kids that have a system. For me, it was being in the right place at the right time. The specific trajectory of Busch's career makes this Hall of Fame recognition even more remarkable. After winning 4 races as a 20-year-old Truck Series rookie, he moved directly to Cup competition, where he would claim 34 victories across 21 full-time seasons. His versatility proved extraordinary as he won races for 5 different teams: Roush Racing, Team Penske, Stewart-Haas, Chip Ganassi Racing, and 23XI, and in 4 different manufacturers: Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, and Toyota, an achievement that demonstrates his exceptional ability to adapt to varying team structures and equipment. As statistical analysts and racing historians have noted, Busch's consistency matched his peak brilliance. Having finished in the top 10 in the Cup Series standings 10 times, Busch maintained elite performance across multiple competitive eras, while transforming from tempestuous young talent to respected veteran. This evolution from racing's bad boy to Hall of Fame inductee represents perhaps the most compelling redemption story in NASCAR's recent history. The importance of this Hall of Fame selection extends beyond Busch's personal vindication into broader racing legacy considerations. With younger brother Kyle already established as one of the sport's greatest talents, Kurt's first ballot selection creates the remarkable possibility of siblings sharing Hall of Fame status, highlighting the extraordinary racing talent within a single family that began on the short tracks of Las Vegas. Busch's influence through this Hall of Fame selection extends to changing perceptions about driver development. His admission that there wasn't the ladder system modern drivers follow highlights how dramatically NASCAR's talent pipeline has transformed since his arrival. From raw talent emerging directly from short tracks to today's carefully managed progression through development series, Busch represents perhaps the last generation of drivers who reach the sport's pinnacle without following a standardized path. Even more impressive than Busch's statistical achievements is the way he overcame personal adversity. His high-profile departures from teams owned by legends Jack Roush and Roger Penske threatened to define his legacy, yet his resilience allowed him to rebuild his reputation while continuing to win races. This ability to overcome setbacks culminated in his 2017 Daytona 500 victory, NASCAR's most prestigious race, coming 16 years after his Cup Series debut. The contrast between Busch's early career reputation and his Hall of Fame recognition couldn't be more dramatic. Once known primarily for temperamental outbursts that alienated competitors and team owners, Busch evolved into a respected veteran whose racing acumen earned universal respect. His transformation from NASCAR's most polarizing figure to first-ballot Hall of Famer represents one of the sport's most remarkable personal journeys. And for those who truly understand NASCAR's competitive hierarchy, Busch's Hall of Fame selection represents far more than individual achievement. It symbolizes the sport's willingness to recognize and celebrate complex figures whose contributions transcend simple narratives. As the first champion crowned under the playoff format, Busch's presence in the Hall ensures that a pivotal moment in NASCAR's modern evolution will be properly commemorated. The broader NASCAR community's reaction to Busch's selection has split along predictable lines. Longtime supporters celebrate vindication for a driver they believe was often unfairly maligned, while critics question whether his off-track controversies should have delayed his induction. Social media erupted with debates about the appropriate balance between competitive achievement and personal conduct in Hall of Fame consideration. Through this shocking Hall of Fame announcement, Busch's story reveals the extraordinary power of resilience and redemption in professional sports. His journey from controversial young talent to respected champion proves that initial reputation need not define an entire career. From early career conflicts to Daytona 500 glory, Kurt Busch has experienced the complete spectrum of NASCAR fame and infamy, ultimately earning the sport's highest honor through persistent excellence. As the NASCAR world processes the implications of Kurt Busch's Hall of Fame selection, attention inevitably turns to his induction ceremony in January 2026. Beyond the immediate reaction to his selection lies the ultimate question. How will Busch himself reflect on a career that contained such dramatic highs and lows? His acceptance speech promises to provide fascinating insights into how one of NASCAR's most complex competitors views his own remarkable journey from Las Vegas short tracks to NASCAR immortality. Do you think Kurt Busch deserved to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer, or should his controversial moments have delayed his selection? Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe to our channel for more updates.